The global economic picture is dire, and a quick return to normal as predicted by some leaders is not supported by the economic data.
If you look at production, employment, trade, all are down. And I worry greatly for emerging markets. We have already seen somewhere in the range of $100 billion leave emerging markets since the beginning of January. And we're estimating that foreign direct investment will be down 40% in both 2020 and 2021 from its base in 2019.
The International Labour Organization says the COVID-19 pandemic could cause the equivalent of 195 million job losses globally, doubling the current figure, while a contraction of some 10% of the South African economy could see more than 1 million people join the ranks of the unemployed. The monthly jobs report in the United States out Friday expected to show unemployment ticking up beyond 15% from 3.6% before the crisis, while Europe's economy is expected to shrink by 7.4% this year alone.
It doesn't matter whether you're in a developed country or a developing country, locking down an economy creates insolvency. And what we're going to see is a rise in unemployment and a loss of jobs, liquidity issues at the firm level, and the longer the lockdown lasts, the more probability of insolvency.
And while the IFC, an arm of the World Bank that focuses on private sector development in less developed economies, works to shore them up, the World Health Organization continues to strike a cautious tone.
The risk of returning to lockdown remains very real if countries do not manage the transition extremely carefully and in a phased approach. The COVID-19 pandemic will eventually recede, but there can be no going back to business as usual. We cannot continue to rush to fund panic, but let preparedness go by the wayside. As we work on responding to this pandemic, we must also work harder to prepare for the next one.
Public health officials warning that a second wave of the virus is a real threat if reopenings are not done in a systematic manner based on science and data. Sherman Brycepease, SABC News, New York.